How far now after killing Biafra? After killing Biafra 50 years ago, where has he taken all of you in Nigeria today? No, let's be realistic with each other. Let's stop the hate. Let's stop the tribalism. After killing Biafra, after uniting as one Nigeria, one indivisible Nigeria, killing Biafra, what is the benefit that Nigeria has actually gained from killing Biafra? Is there any? Your situation became worse. The fastest growing economy in the world was in Nigeria before the coup of 1966, right? That was well orchestrated by an imperialist, by the colonizers. It was well orchestrated to destabilize the peace because they saw, even with the amalgamation, that is an experiment that is meant not to work, because the master of chase knows how to set a trap. They set that amalgamation knowing it is not going to work. But after independence, you will see people like Michael Okpara, and you will see people like Tafa Belewe. You will see people that they are growing economy of the country rapidly, steadily. You will see them. So how can a black man develop in this manner? We just gave them independence like 6 years ago. We just gave them independence like 5 years ago. Why would we allow them to prosper? They instigated the coup and made it the Igbo coup, even though Yoruba man was supposed to be the president. Did you see that? They made it an Igbo coup. A Yoruba man was supposed to make the president. They didn't see it. They didn't talk about it. Sukuman Zogu was not going to be the president after the coup. It was just a tool, a foot soldier used to perpetrate this coup. After that, it was supposed to be a Yoruba man being a president, but it was named Igbo coup. It was supposed to be Igbo coup if there is anybody who is named Chukwuma that is going to be the president after the coup. That is when you call it Igbo coup. But in as much as there was no Igbo man who was a candidate to be made president after the coup in 1967, what made it an Igbo coup? The answer is because you are not sincere or truthful to your cause. That's why when they tell you it is Igbo coup, you believe them because you are foolish. Black mind that need to be emancipated. I believe that every politician in Nigeria is suffering a Stockholm syndrome. Otherwise, they are actually believing that they have a case to answer to the imperialists. If you want to praise Ibrahim Traore now in Nigeria as a Nigeria, you will get in trouble by Tinubu. If you want to praise the youngest president who is making decisions that will liberate Africa, we only need more 48 men like him for Africa to be great. 48 men like him for Africa to be great. You have people like Ibrahim Traore. If you be a celebrity, if you be a musician, just like American black musicians are making songs in their name for the sake of these people. How many musicians in Nigeria did that? How many influencers come out boldly to support this guy? If not, maybe some of them want to. But you will find people like, what is the name of this? Is it Edo guy or Yoruba guy? That was under Buhari. Was he under Buhari? That is always telling you that Traore is a propagandist. Nigeria does not want, they don't want freedom, number one. They don't want growth, number two. They don't love blessing, number three. They are telling you that Traore is pushing a propaganda, that it was a AI voice that people are listening, that Traore cannot speak English. That was exactly what that guy was saying. I've forgotten his name. He's not in the top the top list of people I want to even pay attention to or know. What was his name? He's a popular guy in Twitter, and he makes all his stupid sentiments on social media. He's a tall guy with a big nose, dark, slender, tall, with a big nose. I can't actually remember his name in my mind right now. So these are the type of people who don't want growth. They don't want growth of your nation. So these are the type of people, especially if you look at people like Femi Fani-Kayode. Do you look at that type of people that as the people who will wake up one day, get the position of leadership in Nigeria and fix Nigeria? The only thing you hear them talk big. They talk big, talk big. At the end of the day, you will see them, dancing to the tone of the people they are talking against. Just like the way you saw him supporting Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu is a voice of the voiceless. Nnamdi Kanu, there is a plan against the Igbos. There is a conspiracy against the Igbos. Ethnic cleansing is happening against the Igbos. Immediately, he said, I believe he's one of the people who even betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. He turned 360. Where is he today? Championing Nigeria and telling you Igbo man is your problem. Is that a system where he is born into, political system where he is born into, that someone will come up from, whether it is Obi, whether it is Ada, whether it is, who is that? Adamu, whether it is Bankole. You think that system will take out somebody that will come and give you a better governance? All these things you people are doing, you believe it is calling for the justice of the people, it's going to change the system. No, it's not only going to change the system. If you want to actually change the system, you need to basically demolish the system. Omokri, Reno Omokri. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you very much. Reno Omokri. Those are the people, neo-colonial tools that they are using to destabilize the country. They don't want African development. They are so jealous of people, jealous type of individuals. That's why he will tell you that Ibrahim Traore is pushing propaganda. And he will believe that fighting terrorists is actually violating human rights. Reno Mokri. Those are the type of people. Those type of people will never, ever give you a good, information that will enable growth in your life. They will even lie about something you can see. Just like they will always tell you, yeah, this thing is... If they tell you to sit, you run away. These are the type of people they are using. They will give them access to the media. They give them access to the media. They don't want Africa to be free, because the situation or the status of Africa keep food on their table. The status that Africa is now keep food on their table. That's why they will tell you that Ibrahim Traore is actually a tool used by Russia. If all African leaders are being used by their neo-colonialists, the same way Russia is using Ibrahim Traore, Africa was going to be the greatest country in the world, the greatest continent in the world. If all African leaders are being respected the way Vladimir Putin is respecting Traore, Africa was going to be a paradise, will be the epicenter of technological advancement.